This is gonna be a bit of a different video. Tonight is probably my last night here in Colombia, at least for the remainder of this year. And the reason for that is because tomorrow I'm flying off to Europe for the first time actually. So I'm gonna be spending the next few months traveling over Europe. You can see, let me just to show you quickly, there's a lot going on right now, just still lots of boxes and mess and things that I need to sort out in probably the next few hours while I get ready to fly out. But wanted to do a video just to share a little bit of what's going on in my life, really. And also the main reason, and talk about the main reason of why the trip, why am I going off to Europe for a few months. So I've been reflecting and I've realized that there is a pattern. I've noticed a pattern in my life, essentially, at least when it comes to the past 6 years or so. So it all started when I left Puerto Rico, moved to Texas, where I spent about 2 years working for TI before I got tired of that, and then I wanted to move to Miami. Ended up moving to Miami, spent 2 years there before I decided I was tired of it and I wanted to move somewhere else, and I moved here to Colombia. Well, guess what? Now it's been about 2 years since I moved here and I got the itch again. I am planning on leaving again, and I've noticed there's a pattern that about 2 years in, I just get the urge to completely change my environment and just move somewhere else and start a new chapter. But digging deeper into that, I've realized that's because I'm reaching a point, or at least the past few months, I've reflected a lot on my life, my values, what it is that I want for my life, just in general, the things that are important to me, what I'm going to be focusing on, etc. And I came to the conclusion that it's time for another chapter in my personal development, a chapter in which I cut out all distractions, start over in a new environment, just to completely focus on myself, the person that I want to become, the skills that I want to develop, etc. And to do that, I truly believe I need to move out of Colombia, at least for the time being. I don't think it's something that's gonna happen here, I've come to realize. And that's really the underlying reason as to why I'm making this decision and just moving away. Truly, it's a way of resetting everything, resetting my habits, resetting my environment, and resetting my focus, just so I can dedicate time to my vision. I've taken the last few months to really go over everything what I've thought was important to me at a certain point, my values, the goals that I had, and I've come to realize many things as far as things that I thought were important that turns out they didn't really bring me the fulfillment that I thought they would, or things that I didn't think were important that I've come to realize that actually are, or at least have become important in my life. So this is the start of a new chapter. I'm going to be traveling. Really, I have no end date in mind. Of course, I have limitations because of the visa, but we'll find ways around that. But essentially, I believe it's time for a new chapter, just to go focus in on myself, building literally my whole character, upgrading everything, right? I don't just want to limit it to my skill set or just, anyways, I'm going with the intent of building my whole perspective, building my whole character, mindset, skill set, expanding my context, gaining new insights so that I can further my growth. And sometimes it takes big decisions like that just to move to a completely new place, and start over. So that's gonna be the focus for the next couple months. Of course, I'm gonna be sharing my travels and my insights here on the channel, but I wanted to just do a bit of an impromptu video, just showing what's going on behind the scenes, lots of work, and just organizing a bunch of things that are going on, taking a bit of time to deal with, but it's all good. So with that said, videos are still gonna keep coming. I also plan on making some travel type vlogs just to show my experiences in Europe, why not? I've never done those, so we'll see how those turn out. But I want to start sharing more personal, relatable content as well. I mean, I consider my content to be relatable. At least I think I am. So anyways, but the point is just sharing what's going on, everything that I'm going through, and the new chapter of my development. I'm excited for that. Excited to travel, of course. I mean, it's been a while. I traveled fairly recently, but I always struggle with, let's say, enjoying myself or being present. And that's something that I've been working on a lot the past few months. So of course, that's top of mind for this upcoming trip. And here I am, stressed the fuck out of my mind because I have so much shit to do that I need to get done before my trip. But that's besides the point. So yeah, that's the whole premise of the video as always. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, stay tuned. Of course, I do want to share as much of my learnings as possible to bring you guys more value. And in the meantime, feel free to share comments down below of what you would like to see in the channel or what other topics you would like me to cover. And as always, if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.